All right, so astrology time. Shane here, daily-astrocat. So let's go. Today's Thursday, and we've got the moon in the innovative sign of Aquarius. What do you know? Quirky, weird, right? Fun, to a degree. Anyway, oh, my mother's an Aquarius. I love you, Mom. All right, so look, the moon, there's a moon square Mars aspect that's going to provide us with a badly needed boost to our confidence today, okay? We can use a little boost, right? I know I can. I always can. Hard to believe, right? But yeah, I do. So now, pay close attention to your working world's issues, okay? Those are the 3D issues. I said working world here, but it's so awkward. I just like to call it 3D reality, as opposed to what we do on spiritual planes, right? That 5D stuff. But the 3D reality of things, you want to pay close attention to that. We can really excel in this in the next couple of days, and we can do this by being logical and communicating. Logic and communication, that's going to be brilliant. I don't know what my hair is doing here, but that's okay. I always like just, these asides and everything like that. All right. Get good. Get good at what you're doing, okay? Don't turn on the microphone and stuff like that and not even look in the mirror or look in the camera and be like, all of a sudden be like, what the hell is this? Get your last bits of organization finished, okay? This is going to be very important, and this is something that we're going to be touching on. I've got, maybe tomorrow, it's already written, just about, I think it's 90% written, is the Libra season overview, okay? And I like to be the son of an Aquarius, so I have to be my own, follow my own beat, right? I'm not doing the monthly thing, I'm doing the seasonal thing. I'm going from Libra. Next thing I'll be going into Scorpio, and I like to start with those dates because it's older, it's better, it fits with the way the seasons go, all right? And it also fits with how I feel. Today's keyword, put all that stuff together, right? What are we doing? We're working on things, 3D issues, right? Logic, communication, yes. Confidence, yes. Whatever we're doing for work, for trade, for however we get our main source of income, yes. The key word is confidence. Get it organized, get it finalized, get it done, okay? Because next thing we know, we're going to be riding that kite, and that kite's going to be going high because Saturn is just about out of the picture. It's retrograded far enough back into Pisces where Saturn is actually going to be conjunct with the North Node. That's an important point. The color today is violet. Now, that was in honor of somebody that left me a note on Instagram, of all places. Starting to get people commenting on Instagram. Are you kidding? That's fantastic. So, I'm very happy about that, growing on Instagram as well. So, the sun in Libra gets a little boost from this moon in Aquarius, right? Well, because they're both air signs, right? Trine. So, there's a depth to things facing us that Libra really doesn't like to get into very much, right? Yeah, it doesn't want to go into the watery stuff, doesn't want to go too far, would rather keep it up here mentally in the head, right? Where we're at right here. Now, the sun wants to know why we can't enjoy the Libra season, right? Why? Why aren't we enjoying it? Why has it been all this, worrying about what's next and what are we doing? And oh my goodness, what's the news doing? And oh no, what are people saying? And look, that's Virgo stuff. That's like the equivalent of a Virgo hangover, right? They almost don't exist, but we had that black moon, so you might as well have a little bit of a Virgo hangover. We are going from a Virgo new moon into an Aries full moon. So this is going to be a very interesting turn of events, right? Now, this happens, it does happen. This is not one of those rare things because the moon and the lunations constantly flip and flop. Depends on where it's at because it's not a perfect cycle, right? It's 28 days. So it will there's some overlap, and as you know, zodiacal cycles can run different too, depending on where we are at in the orbit. So, around the sun, the Earth, right? Where we are at, the Earth, where the Earth is at in relation to orbit around the sun. So, why can't we enjoy this right now, right? Well, we are, in a way, right? But not in a way that would cause everyone to take special notice of it, right? All right, the moons in Aquarius tend to make everybody a little bit quirky, like this episode, okay? Make the most of technology. Oh, yeah. Got to pay for it, though, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Use it to quicken your workflow. Get used to using AI. Try doing it, right? Not going to use it for videos, but I do use it for descriptions and stuff like that. And use it to quicken your workflow, and it will give you a competitive edge, because guess what? Everybody else is doing it too, so why can't we? All right, so put your work out there tonight. It won't be revolutionary, but you will find that it's well received. Okay, after many fits and starts, in 1935, the Hayden Planetarium in New York, home of Neil deGrasse Tyson, is the fourth in the United States, and it opens in 1935 on this date, October 2nd. And in 1967, Floyd Gall, and he's known as Bud, right? He's probably golf or something like that. He's an American ska punk rock drummer from Sublime. He was born in Kauai, Hawaii. And that's all I have for you. So let's sum it up. The color is violet, and the key word is confidence. I'm confident that this is going to be butchered, hacked, and hard to put together. So that's how confident I am. How about you? Okay. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate and love every single one of you. As always, do all the nice things. All right? We're working towards some great stuff together. Today is a 6. Happy astro-catting.